I have ran all the errands already, and now it's tutorial time. This is like my peaceful time. Creating looks is just so relaxing to me, to just sit here and create. I love it so much. If you guys want to know about my little head things here, I actually found these at 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗬, but I bought two packs of them, and I love them. And I'm basically decorating myself like a Christmas tree at this point. An updated brow routine on my YouTube channel. That's there. But I just want to tell you guys that I'm loving this brow pencil. I'm actually almost out of it. I've used every bit of it. It's the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. I love this one. I'm not quite done with my brows. I don't have my soap on. But you can just draw hair-like strokes, and it blends beautifully too. And I love that there's a spoolie, and it just always looks so natural, and you really can't overdo it with this brow pencil. So I highly recommend it. All right, I returned home from my errands, and ColourPop decided, listen, Rose, we are going to release everything that we possibly can. And one of them is just going to be this absolutely gorgeous gold palette. So do you guys have any idea our vibes today? Are you getting them? This is the Good as Gold palette. Are y'all ready? This is so holiday. I'm so excited. Now, since it's Black Friday, holiday sale, all of that good stuff, I'm not sure if my code's going to work, but you can try it. If it works, it works. You save some more money. If not, I'm sure you're already getting an amazing deal. But just in case, code ROSE. So I'm going to start with a white base today, and I'm just doing that because I really want my colors to really come through and be as true as possible. Here's my blender. I'm going to grab a dry blender, and the reason I use a dry blender with this eyeshadow base is, this is why we can have nice things, is because I don't want to add any more moisture to this base, and I don't want to move it around too much. Now, I want to teach you how to get the most glam eyeshadow with the least amount of effort, and it's even going to involve the black in here as well, but it's going to be so simple. So all we're going to do is I'm actually going to try and only use one brush for this look as well. So we're grabbing a MAC 217S, and we're just going to start in this shade here called Digging You, or Digging You, and we're just going to tap this right through our crease. Notice that I'm tapping over this base. The reason I tap over this base is because the P. Louise is very different. We don't set it with translucent powder for the most part. I never really do that. Once in a while I will, but it's meant to be set as you're layering your eyeshadows. So I'm still using whatever's left on my brush. I haven't grabbed any more, and I haven't switched my color. I'm just going to tap the dark brown through here as well. And we'll just finish this eye as well. So instead of doing a cut crease, we're trying to keep it very simple. We're grabbing the same exact shade that we already have, and we're just going to bring it on the outer part of the eye. So, do y'all hear that? Do y'all want to know what that is? That is cat claws in my chair. Judy, you lost your mind? He has. Update. This is where we're at today. Apparently it's snuggle day. Okay, back to the tutorial. Still using that same exact brush, we're gonna grab Trooper. Look how gorgeous this shade is. So I wiped my brush off just a little with nothing. I just wiped it on a dry paper towel, and I'm just going right into this shade, and we're just gonna start to tap out this dark brown with this beautiful golden muted yellow of wonderful. Try something, Drew, to see what happens. You can't be trusted. He's up to something. So just really take your time and tap this up towards the brow bone. Notice how I'm using the side of the brush. And I turned it over, and I'm using the cleaner side of the brush. And I haven't added any more product. And we're just gonna tap this until it's nice and gradual and transitioned here. All right, so we're not gonna carve out the lid because that's not easy, but what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna add the smallest amount, I'm talking the smallest amount of the P. Louise base right back over here. Look, I'm not even gonna carve it out. We're just gonna add a little bit just so we have cat hair. Knew he was gonna bring chaos. But just so we have something for the eyeshadow we're about to put on our lid, just so it can have something to grab onto and be extra, extra shimmery. Super simple. We're just gonna take our finger, go right into this one. This is gonna be insane, I already know it. I'm so ready. So we're just gonna pop this right, oh my gosh, it's like liquid gold. Look at that. So we're just gonna tap it. Don't worry about it being perfect. Remember, this is the easiest way to get a glam eye. Now what I am gonna do is I'm only gonna take it to about right there because we're still gonna grab the black in just a second. But I like to use my finger to apply these more metallic eyeshadows because it really just presses it onto the eyelids so much better than a brush at first. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my Sigma E57, the one that I always use. I'm picking up just a little bit of the same gold shade, and I kind of just want to stipple it through here. That way it kind of comes out and it just looks so pretty. Okay, we're gonna grab the black shade. Let's see. And we're just gonna tap this right through here. We don't want this to come out into the crease too far. Notice I'm using the very tip of the brush, and when I put it into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going right like that. And I'm just gonna tap it right through here. And then right through there as well. Did y'all just hear that door opening? That was Judah as well. He is up to things today. He's very busy. All right, so we're not gonna do a wing liner. We're just gonna grab the black from the palette in a MAC 228, and we're just gonna tap this right through here along our lash line. We're not even going to extend it. In fact, we want it to be very rounded. This is a very easy eye look, believe it or not. So just tap that across. I wanted to zoom you all the way in to show you that there was no fallout with that black. Isn't that crazy? Right underneath there. Blows my mind. What even is happening? And look how good it did as a black eyeliner. What on earth? I'm gonna do my foundation off camera today, and the only reason I'm going to do that is because I want you to go watch my last YouTube tutorial, okay? So swipe up and go watch that. That's the only reason we're skipping foundation today. I really want you guys to go watch it. It's how to find your undertone. You're gonna learn so much. Tell your friend, share it, make sure you thumbs up. It's a really important video, and it took me a long time to gather my thoughts for it, so it's very important. So please go subscribe and like and watch the tutorial. I'll even do a tutorial tomorrow on Thanksgiving, and I'll do my foundation then as well. But I just really want your help sharing and spreading that video. I just think it's really knowledgeable and there's a lot to learn there. So definitely go watch it. So since I'm not gonna do my foundation, I'll talk about my lashes. I have an entire lash tutorial on my YouTube channel as well. You gotta go check out my YouTube channel. But I always use Duo Dark Tone, and yes, it always looks this crusty. And I'm gonna use Huda lashes in the style Farrah today. I've never used these, but I just found them. So I like to put the lash glue pretty even across the entire band. And I like to focus most of it on the outer and inner part. Like I said, way more information about it on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna let my lashes dry for honestly 7 minutes. I know that seems crazy. More info about it on my YouTube channel. Oh, I got invited on a brand trip. I know, that's crazy, right, Rose? I don't know how I feel. Like, it's an honor, but it's kind of scary. You guys know what a homebody I am. I really want to go, but it just seems scary. It's a big world out there. I'll be taking Ben with me if I go. But it really is an honor. I'm super excited. I'm just happy that they considered me, and I think that's really awesome. Do you guys think I should go? Scared. My ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade, I've already lost the shade, Dirty Talk. And we're just gonna run this along the waterline. So much holiday pizzazz. Same brush that we've been using, the MAC 217S. We're gonna grab this shade right here. It's called Big Brooch. And we're just gonna go right underneath, and we're gonna connect this to our black / dark brown on the outer part of our eye. So simple. This is a really good tip I'm about to tell you. It's gonna make things blend together. It's just gonna be so easy and tie everything together. I'm gonna grab this big fluffy brush. It's a Smith 232, one of my favorite fluffy brushes. We're gonna go back into this shade here called Trooper. We're gonna sweep this underneath here. And we're also gonna bring it out through here and kind of just blow out this eyeshadow and smoke it out really nice. But this is such a safe color that you can kind of just take it all over the outer part of your eye. Of course, we're not going to go here, and we're not going to go in our crease. We're just going to go completely all around the eye, aside from right here. We're not going to put the eyeshadow right there. We're going to add some more zhuzh. I'm going to grab the shade 24 Karat from the palette. And this is going to go right onto our brow bone. So I'm going to grab a little bit more. This look looks extremely extravagant, but honestly, it was so easy. I feel like I have faith in even beginners. All right, we're gonna grab this. This is an all-over highlighter. You can use it body, face, just about anywhere. It smells so, it's so lightly fragranced, but it just smells tropical and it smells so good. So I've been dying to use this shade as my highlight. Look how beautiful this is. The shade is called Pink Champagne, and let's try it out. So I'm grabbing a MAC 240S. This is my highlighter brush that I love. And we're just gonna, I've been trying to really find the highest point of my face and just really tapping it. Notice that I even turned to the side like a wild person. Right here, okay, there we go. Just wanna focus it right through there. Notice that I'm tapping too. It just gives us a little bit more control. You guys know that I'm not that wild about highlighting, but I will say most of them, not that any of that is wrong, okay? First of all, you have your fun. It's just that I've always had fun in other ways. So I think it'd be fun to show the world fun in a different way, especially on one of these trips, because you know they're normally, what's the word? Lit? Yeah, that's the right word. You guys know that I'm pretty much extinguished, let's say that, and it would just be fun. Like I said, I do want to go, but we'll see. I really just enjoy doing my daily tutorials here next to my Christmas tree. I do want to give you a tip on highlighter. Don't be afraid to get in here with your fingers and kind of tap in the highlighter. It's actually going to smooth it out and really help with any texture that the highlighter might be showing, because a brush just can't press it in the way your finger can. Look at that, that's really lovely. I also want to mention one more thing about highlighter, because I feel like it's very easy to put it on, but it's very hard to make it look melted and just perfect. So I just want to give you this really simple tip. So if you notice, when I look straight on, you're not going to see the highlighter. I want you guys to, next time you put on your highlighter, look straight into the mirror and see if it looks like a bruise through here. We're always looking for highlighters that are going to melt in or be very similar to our skin tone. I tend to stay away from really, really cool tone highlighters, because if you look straight on, you're going to see a shadowy cast here. This one does not do that. So it's going to light up when I turn my face this way. It's going to be very pretty. But when there's not light hitting a highlighter, sometimes it can look like a very sallow shadow, and that is a no-go. And I'm loving this tool right now from Reveal Beauty. It really presses your lashes together. And I've just been doing it on the outer part because it just kind of makes my lashes flare out really pretty and creates a really pretty almond-shaped eye. So this tool right here needs to be in everybody's stocking. This is it. I love it. Okay, this is also the ColourPop Holiday collection as well, the newest one, the Butterfly Go for the Gold. The shade of lip liner is called Boarding Pass, and we're gonna do this lipstick. Are you ready? It's called It's Faux. Nobody said our lips had to be nude, okay? I actually love this formula too. So I always do just a little rough outline, just to kind of give our lipstick something to hold on to. Okay, we don't worry about this. We're gonna start with our bottom lip. Oh, look at the pigment. This reminds me, I don't know if you guys remember, do you remember those old Pinterest photos of that girl? She just had black eyeliner on and then like a color just like this, and nobody could find that color at that time? Well, we have it now. I want to know if you remember that Pinterest picture. Now we'll grab the lip liner again and we'll just melt these together.